Hey everyone, welcome back to Alf's Mustang Garage. Today we're back on the 66 Mustang Fastback. We're doing the 6-cylinder to 289 conversion. So where we left off on this car, we got the engine out, the transmission out, and we just did all the suspension removal. So the control arms, coil springs, shock, we got all that out of there. We still need to take the steering stuff out, but that's going to be in a later video. Today's video is going to be removing this rear differential. Now, something you may or may not know about 6-cylinder Mustangs, they have a smaller differential. You only got 4 lugs here on these little axles. It's a 7 1/4 differential. So we're going to get that out of there, and it's going to get replaced with this nice 8-inch differential that we built up. So that should do very nice for the V8. So with that being said, let's get started. Okay, first step in preparation for removing this rear axle is you got your park brake cables. Okay, now you can either remove them from here and leave them on the car, or you can just take it all the way off the car. In our case, we're doing some floor patching work on this car as well, and we're gonna end up undercoating the entire floor, so we want it off the car. So we're just gonna take those clips out, take off these retainers, and then we're gonna just kind of drop that whole cable assembly with the rear axle. So that, the shocks are gonna be undone right there, the brake line right there or right here. Again, we're taking everything off this floor, so we're just going to disconnect the brake line right there, and then you have the vent tube as well for the rear axle. So let's get started with those, and then we'll kind of move on to the leaf spring. Oh man, yeah, that one took a minute.
Yeah, it did.
You know, sometimes when these nuts and bolts are on there for a long time. Oh, is that warm?
It's just a little bit.
Is it a little warm? Have to break out the power tools.
Yep. Pretty much.
Dang.
To hold the shock.
Yeah. There you go.
There it is.
It does drop a little bit when you take the shocks off. So, but it ain't gonna drop out because you still got your leaf springs attached. So what you're gonna want to do is, grab a hold of that clip and just pull it right out without hitting yourself in the face. There you go. Justin definitely has never hit himself in the face before.
Not today.
Not today. Okay. Yeah, so now with that cable, it should be able to just kind of, if you pull it this way, and then you can slide the cable through the slot. See how that works? Just kind of pull it, and now she's free. Okay, I mean, she loops over the exhaust, but as we get this down, the exhaust is going to be coming out as well. And you got your park brake retainer bracket.
Those are those nuts.
Oh, that's right. This car, yeah. So normally you'd be able to like get these out with like sheet metal screws, but someone at some point in time put a bolt and a nut on the inside. So here's something that kind of happens when a vent tube has been up in the car for years. It just kind of gets plugged up with dirt. So brake lines, I like to break these free with line wrenches because a lot of times they're on there really tight. So break it free with a line wrench. Oh, that one came loose.
Yep.
Looks like that hose has been replaced fairly recently.
Yeah.
So the line wrenches will be your friends on brake lines for sure. Just to make it so I don't drip brake fluid all over myself, I'm just gonna cap that off with those little handy tools there. Now you can pull that retainer clip out. Very good. Brake harness is now free, vent tube is free, shocks are free, park brake is almost free. And yeah, now it's going to be moving on to leaf springs, but yeah, let's get that park brake.
Impact gun, let's get these two off.
There it goes. Yeah, that's how it, let me see that screw. This is how it's like supposed to be. Very good. See, now that cable is free. Someone's got some nuts on the top side of that. Okay, before we completely drop this out, I do like to drain these for, you know, wherever I store this rear differential. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. If anybody wants a 6-cylinder, you know, complete rear differential, I got one for sale. But I'm just going to pull the back cover and drain all the fluid out. Oh man, here comes Mike. Yummy. Hey, I've seen worse.
Bad,
I've seen worse.
And the big reveal.
Oh yeah, actually looks pretty good in there. Yeah, someone wants a perfectly good 6-cylinder rear diff, 7 1/4. I mean, this car drove here, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so we drained the differential, put the cover back on. I got my transmission jack. Most of you doing this sort of job is probably going to be doing this with a floor jack. So we're kind of living in luxury over here. So, but however you support this, just kind of support it with the floor jack or whatever. And now you're going to start attacking the leaf spring bolts. Now, these ones look pretty old up in here. Sometimes they come out. Sometimes they come out with a Sawzall. So best practice is just put your gun on it, put your wrench on it, and let's just kind of see what happens here.
Well, these are breaking loose.
Yeah, that's good. It's not always the case. You never know what you're like getting into with old cars. So. All right, look at that.
First 4 out.
Yeah. Very good. Okay, she's a little tipsy. I can't believe how good that's coming off. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Oh,
Not much torque at all needed on them.
yeah. Okay. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, this is kind of a rarity for it to just like come right off. Okay, is this differential okay, Justin? Okay,
Yeah, it's
you're gonna want to get on that side.
no.
'Cause this side
or-
ain't going
yeah.
nowhere. This is the side you want to get on there and support.
Raise the jack up. Just raise it up. Keep going. There you go. Now you don't have to worry about it. It's balanced now.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna have to pull this bolt first. Just swing it so it'll twist.
Doesn't want to give you enough room to get
Doesn't
out.
want to give me enough twist. No.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Got the nut off.
The nut's off, but it's spinning inside.
It's like
the
seized
rubber.
to the bushing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty common. Sometimes the bolt will just kind of seize to that bushing in there. You try an air hammer to see if that works before we do a sawzall. Okay. Wowzer. Good tools are a beautiful thing. Look at this. I'm gonna get up here and support it. I'm not used to being the cameraman.
Still not.
That's not a move.
Let's try it again. Now the threads are on the outside of it. Yep,
Woo.
like that.
Look at that sucker. Okay.
It was grown in there.
Bam. See how she just swings on out of the way there?
Okay.
Still just doesn't want to give up though, does it?
There it is.
There we go. Very good. Okay. Got your whole differential supported by your trans jack or four jack or whatever you're using. So
That's me.
oh,
I'm holding the tension off of it.
gotcha. So you got that sucker.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Okay, so we kind of have this unique ability where we're kind of so high up. I think we can actually hold this differential out before we get that second leaf spring out of there.
I've got the axle.
You got it? I'm just
Yep.
gonna get this shock out of the way.
There. Coming down.
Coming down. There you go. Yeah, now this thing isn't like in our way. Yeah, I do. So just pick it up and go put it on the floor.
Yeah.
I mean, you got that by yourself, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
Oh man, are we gonna make it?
Yep.
Coming?
Air hammer.
Oh, the nut came off, but
The nut came off.
yeah, so it's gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same situation as the other side. See all the sand coming out of this thing?
It's a mud dauber nest.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh my gosh. And a kid. There she comes.
It's all yours.
You got her?
Yeah, like
We got the car too tall.
that's the typical.
There you go.
Okay, she's free. All right. Okay, so rear differential is out of the car, on the floor. We got a set of leaf springs. So that is how you remove your differential assembly. We'll just kind of keep taking this one step at a time. So that I get the exhaust off of this, because we are going to change the exhaust when you're converting from a 6-cylinder to a 289. And like I said in the first part of the video, we're undercoating this whole floor. So we're gonna get everything off of this, brake line and fuel line, all that stuff. So anyways, if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you wanna kind of follow us along and kind of see how we're doing, what we're doing, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and it does help us out tremendously. So anyways, till next time, we'll catch you next time. Thanks.